Yeah, understandable, bro. You got an excuse.
Yeah, yeah. Even with my shoulder, I probably couldn't do that.
I've just started the podcast. Just thought we'd just start rolling, just carry on as we are.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Are we live?
Well, no, we won't go live tonight, but it's just recording. So welcome,
Yeah,
welcome.
But yeah, what's
Well,
up?
Here for another lockdown special. Another day,
21.
another day inside. I've not been able to go out the house.
Another Jack Daniels, mate.
Another Jack Daniels. We'll see if Heron eventually jumps on. He might jump online at some point and just show up.
He's good like that.
Yes, he does, yeah.
Colt's
Yeah.
off to bed, so we won't see him tonight.
Fair enough.
What's he going to get up for in the morning? No.
Yeah, I know. Yeah,
Well, the cunt stays up till like 2 in the morning gaming every night. It's probably caught up with him after a week of lockdown.
Yeah.
Nah, totally have another Red Bull.
Another room pool.
Bro, I stay up till 3 in the morning, and guess what? Still got to get up at 7 for the kids.
Oh,
Yeah, exactly. I've just got body clock. I wake up at 7 regardless. But
yeah.
if I know my body should be moving, like I'll be up.
Well, it must be nice not having to work with Wayno for a bit.
Nah, well we're an essential service, bro, so we're still open.
Oh, right, yeah, I forgot. Yeah, you supply essential services.
Yeah, mate. Yeah. Houseloads of gear for Sparkies that are doing illegal work. It's fucking man.
Hey,
Jesus.
when it was lockdown originally, I was coming to the Hut branch, alright?
Yeah. Well, you know, it is what it is, bro.
Yeah.
I'm happy I'm getting paid.
Yeah, shit, like, I was meant to start a job on Monday, and now they've pushed it back till the 30th.
Actual. Ah,
Well, I can't do shit from home until because I have to go away for a course.
well, I don't know how long this lockdown's gonna last, bro, but it's fucking spreading like wildfire, man.
oh yeah. Did you hear someone was
Right.
sitting in like the emergency waiting room for 4 hours that had it?
Yeah, bro.
So that's a hospital
And
fucked.
The ones in Wellington, bro, have gone like everywhere in Jayville. They've gone to 1841 for a feed and shit.
Yeah, every sushi
Yeah.
place you can think of.
Yeah, then the other ones have gone to like Countdown Newtown, Pack and Save Kilburney, like fucking Miramar. Like,
Apparently
over
there's
the
like
place, bro.
5,000 confirmed contacts
Yeah,
so far.
Jesus.
Yeah,
not good.
I don't think we're coming out of this for a while.
No.
But then you got to think about why this happened, because the trans-Tasman bubble got fucking opened with a country that had COVID in it, and it was evident, and they thought, oh no, we'll just open it to certain states. No,
Yeah.
cunt.
Yeah.
You know the border between the Northern Territory and New South Wales is a rusty sign just stabbed into the ground. There is no actual border.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
Yeah.
I didn't think there was actually many proper borders.
There's not. Like, you can literally
You
dance
can drive
across the
across
border.
from like Victoria to New South. What is it? No,
Yeah.
Queensland to New South. It's just like, yeah, you're just on the motorway, bro, and it's just a sign. It's you're now in like New South Wales.
Yeah.
What?
No, I was literally just watching a video on four-wheel drive action, and they drove along the Simpson Desert, and they went from New South Wales into the Northern Territory, and like I say, it was just a rusty sign stabbed into the ground.
Yeah. That's fucking. I don't know, man. I just saw a thing pop up on my phone just then from stuff saying that a Sky City worker has tested positive.
Oh
Damn.
yeah, well,
So
fuck.
we can go for it. But that means that it's definitely spreading. Like,
It's starting to hit
Yeah.
pretty close to home though.
yeah, man.
That's
Once
the scary
Wellington
part.
starts, like, so I think we've got what 9 cases in Wellington now.
Yeah, I think that's what I heard.
So like, if that goes up tomorrow by say 20, that's 30 cases. The
Yep.
next day will probably be 100 cases. Like, fuck, man, it's
Well-
gonna go up quite a bit.
Oh yeah.
It's basically exponential growth.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's it. And that's
And,
what
like-
I said at the start of the lockdown to a few people as well. Is that like the lockdown's only going to extend because you can hold on to it for 2 weeks before it becomes like present. So, you can automatically assume that the first person that's in the country, say he had it for 2 weeks before we found out about it, just to play it safe,
Exactly.
there's already going to be a fuckload of people. So give it at least 2 weeks from the start of our lockdown before we stop seeing growth in cases.
And they've seen that,
Well-
said that on the news and shit. Like that it's obviously going to get like worse before it gets better.
Yeah, because it's been spreading for a maximum of 2 weeks already.
Yeah, but that's just their way of saying like, look, it's going to keep getting worse, so you can expect it to be extended. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought
reckon
that from day one.
4 weeks, I reckon.
Yeah, same as last time.
All of this, the whole country grinding to a halt, just so they could have a few Aussie tourists over here.
hmm
And
Well, it's like-
I mean, I know it's not just that. Like, there is people that want to see their families and things like that. But when it boils down to it, if you want your family to live, and they're in a country with no COVID, leave them the
safe,
fuck
yeah.
alone.
Pretty much, bro. Like I
Mhm.
can understand like Kiwis that are stuck overseas that don't live over there, like
Yeah, but get
Sure,
them
like-
back. Try and get them back safely.
and put them through fucking isolation and shit like that. But
Yep.
the rest of the fucking dickheads over there, like, did you see Helen Clark got some diplomat into New Zealand without having to isolate? Like,
Really?
yeah, it was like a couple of weeks ago, bro. Some diplomat came from the United States and didn't have to isolate, just came straight in, like, because they had their COVID test.
Wow.
It's like, fuck off, bro. Like,
Yeah.
Well, and then you look at, like, when we were still in lockdown and they were looking at letting the Warriors fly over to Australia to go fucking play rugby, like, that's not things we should be thinking about. We should be thinking about the fact that we have one of the oldest populations by age bracket. We have one of the oldest populations in the world. Like, we have more old people than young people in New Zealand, and that creates a bigger problem when COVID comes into the country. So it means more deaths.
yeah, exactly. Everyone's more susceptible to it.
Yep.
And I mean, my missus is seeing that at work. She works in a rest home, and everyone there, like, of course I won't say where and all that sort of stuff,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
everyone there is not following guidelines at all. No masks are being worn, no hand sanitizers being used.
Really?
Yeah, like, literally the manager of this place has said, oh, it's up to you if you want to wear a mask or not.
What?
Yeah.
People are
It's
starting
more
to not
common than
care,
you
man.
think, Dave.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Way more common than
What?
you think, bro.
I went to Foursquare down the road from our house, right? No one at the door making sure capacity was taken care of. I walked in, I scanned with the COVID app that I downloaded outside because I thought, right, well, now's the time to get it because this is the third time it's been in the country, so, like, let's be serious
yeah.
now. And I was brushed up against by some other dude. There was a dude wiping his nose on his sleeve when I was walking past, like, touching
Fuck.
things and putting it back on shelves, like that. Like, you got to think, like,
that.
That's
yeah,
fucked,
like
man.
my missus, when she was out shopping, she grabbed a can of beans, thinking it was baked beans, and was like, "Yep, sweet." Saw it was kidney beans and went, "Oh well, fuck! I've touched it now, so I'm gonna buy it."
Yeah,
Yeah.
logical, just to be safe.
Yeah, like, and she's extra scared because, well, let's face it, my body's barely alive.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
So if I get COVID, I'm dead. Like, there's no doubt about it. I'm dead as fuck. My
Yeah.
ticker can't handle it. Lungs can't handle it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think it's probably like all of us though, eh? Like all of us get pretty fucking hit by like a normal cold. Can't imagine
Yeah.
what COVID would do, bro. Like,
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, well, I've
I'll
just
be
come out of the,
prepared.
the cold I had all week because I just got my normal head cold from being in winter, thanks to my
Yeah.
weak immune system. And like I was wiped out the first day. First day I was completely bedridden. Like I was fucked, and it was just head cold, you know, sore head, a lot of pressure in the sinuses, bit of a sore throat, that sort of shit. But it wiped me out, hey. Like I would hate to think what COVID would do.
Well, yeah, I
Yeah.
mean, I got off like I don't know if it was a chest infection. I didn't go see the doctor because I was like, I got this. But like, it was
But a
like a
Kiwi
rough,
engineer would say, "Oh, I can fix this."
yeah, I
Yeah,
got
well-
this. I got this.
bit of OJ, you know, bit of we're good. And,
Sleep it off.
just make you heavily sedated with marijuana while you're sick. But no, yeah. So I had like a real chesty cough, and it got to the point on like the fourth day where just a single cough would like I'd double over and I have to put my hands on my knees like to hold myself up because I had that little strength.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's fucking, yeah, it's shit, bro. But, like, the thing that scares me is, like, when we had the first day of lockdown, they were like, okay, like, we've got 3 people in hospital, 2 of them are 20 years old. And I was like,
Yeah.
fuck.
When I heard that
That was pretty scary, bro.
the 20-year-olds got rushed to ICU.
Yeah, whatever fucking 10 cases, you know, like, there was already 2 that were 20 years old in hospital. It's kind of like, holy shit, but...
Yep.
Well, the thing about this variant is it's 1,000 times more transmissible and 100 times more deadly than standard COVID because you've got to
And
remember this Delta variant has mutated its way through India, one of the dirtiest places on the earth.
Mm.
Yeah.
And like they have a river, the River Ganges, with
Yeah, exactly. Like, every disease ever known to man.
and that's in the river, and then it comes back out. Of course, it's going to be a superbug. Of course, it's going to be a problem.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I said
But, like-
last year when we had it the first time, when we were like, after we kind of got half through lockdown and we're starting to get on top of it. I remember saying to Stephen and Laura back then, like, all it's going to take is for it to mutate in a few different ways, and we're like proper fucked. As soon as it can be like transmitted like through the air or through blood, like we're fucked.
And that's pretty much it now, bro. Like, you know, if they can transmit it through opening a door,
Yeah.
fuck. Like, that's pretty fucking...
That's it. As soon as it becomes like proper airborne, we're
That's walking on the
fucked.
street and you've got it, you know? Like,
Yeah, it stay in your house, don't go outside, sort of thing. Like,
Well, there's one thing that they've said stops COVID, and that is something called a multi-layer carbon fiber filter, and that's like NASA spec filter,
True.
like $10,000 for a single filter,
fuck.
Yeah.
and we're putting people on planes with other people that aren't infected, pumping air through the same system, not through one of those filters, and pumping it back out into the cabin.
Fuck.
Like that Air New Zealand member.
Wow.
This is just... Yeah, it is what it is, though, bro. There's nothing we can do about it.
Oh no, that's it. It's like me and Colt have said a few times. Like, best we can do is just go along with what they tell us to.
Exactly, yeah. You either play ball and fucking hope for the best, or you just take the chances and...
Yep.
Yeah,
And
fucked on.
like as much
Yeah.
as like there's no so right way to kind of control this yet, as no one's really kind of done it right yet. We've just kind of had good goes at it, I guess.
Well, we were the leader.
Yeah. Yeah. Fucking. Oh shit! I just lost my train of thought.
Oh, sorry, man.
No,
Sorry.
it's all good, bro. I'm actually quite tired. It's yeah.
I don't know, bro. Like... Oh, fuck. Now I've lost my train of thought.
It's deadly as fuck, man. It's hidden close to home, and it's starting to get big.
Yeah.
That's the thing is, like, before it was like, oh, it's not worse than the common cold. But,
Yeah.
like, there's 4.9 million recorded deaths, more than the Black Plague, more than SARS, more than the flu, more than Ebola, more than any other disease that's been known to man.
Mm.
Yeah, exactly.
It's
And then we've
it's
got-
deadly.
But then we've got all the people online who are like, I'm suddenly a fucking microbiologist and know everything there is to know about infectivity.
Yep.
Yeah, all these those people that have had it and they're like, oh, I had COVID, it was nothing. It was like, bro,
Yeah.
like, fuck, that doesn't mean shit. Like,
No,
just
lucky
because you
you,
had
bro.
COVID
Good shit, but like that
Yeah.
doesn't mean the rest of the world's going to be the same. Everyone's fucking
No.
completely different. But in saying that though, we are also currently on the internet talking shit that we think we know about it. So like, don't 100% listen to us. We are also idiots. We just spin
Yeah.
what we know between us just for your entertainment.
Yeah, I'm just saying, take it as a fucking joke.
Yeah, like I say, best we
Yeah.
can do is go along with it. Like, the worst part is that now that people are getting fucked off with it, and it's going to slowly start turning into anarchy the more that this happens over time, which isn't what we need, but two, like, the virus is just going to get worse over time as well. That's really when we don't need to be doing that the most, that people are going to be doing that.
Yeah.
We really have a decision to make as humanity, as if we want to try and fucking keep us here or not. Because this will wipe us out if we're not careful.
This is the thing, the event that people talk about the Mayan calendar stating the end of the world and things like that. No. The end of the world can be happening right in front of you, and you won't even know.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, if you just, like, I know this is probably going from one controversial topic to another, but if you just turn your eyes and look into the Middle East, you'll see that the world is not going well at the moment.
Yeah, I was going to bring that up with you as well, actually. I wanted to see what you had to say about all that.
Oh, I am very passionate about that.
I bet you are. I bet you fucking are, man. I've been keeping up with it myself.
Like, I'll tell you something, alright? So, I saw a video today that brought me to tears, to the point where I was like, I've got to do anything in my power to help them. And that was watching a man hand his baby to an American soldier, not knowing where he's going, who he is, anything like that. Just knowing that where that baby is going is better than where they are.
Shit.
And that fucking breaks my heart, because I've been taken away from my child, and there's no pain that can compare to it. Nothing can compare to it. You can't describe it to anyone. And to watch a parent willingly do that, knowing that they're giving their baby a better place to live, and then listening to these people talk about how it's the new Taliban, they're changed, they're considering women's rights. No, they're still shooting massive amounts of people that are trying to escape their country because they're not listening to them.
Yeah, exactly. Like,
yeah, it's nothing but bad news.
Well,
It's horrible.
It's I don't know how all it is Afghanistan has been a political pawn that's been used in an election. Joe Biden got his votes because he said that he was going to get out of Afghanistan. Now he's getting out of Afghanistan, and even his military citizens that are living in his country are going, what the fuck are you doing? Like, you're leaving people to die. I mean, they're deploying 3,000 troops. I mean, they should be deploying 10,000. The UK should be deploying 10,000. Oz should be deploying 5,000. New Zealand should be sending in 5,000. And all those countries should be sending in their SASs as well. And let me tell you, that airport will be the most secure location on the planet.
Yeah, with that amount of military, it would be.
Yeah. And then,
yeah, man, it's horrific.
Once they've got their airport locked down, they start spreading out, lock that country down, and show those motherfuckers you mean business.
Yeah.
Then they're pretty much going up against the rest of the world at that point.
Yeah. Well, the thing is, like, China has already expressed that they are willing to enter a trade deal with the Taliban. One of the biggest military superpowers on this planet is entering into a trade agreement with the Taliban.
Fuck.
I don't know if that's a recipe for disaster in anyone else's language, but that's a recipe for disaster in mine.
Yeah, that's probably not the best.
Well, I mean, it's two people that have expressed distaste for America since day dot, banding together.
Yeah, and it's like one of the biggest powers in the world.
Yeah.
Well, the biggest power in the world is China.
Yeah.
Yeah, they make everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But, like, even their weapons is, like, bigger than the US, you know? Like, those cunts got nuclear bombs set up all across fucking China.
Oh, yeah, they've got trucks that are capable of launching SAM missiles, which are, like, pre-designated target missiles. They're locked and loaded, ready to go. They can launch and be airborne and be halfway to San Francisco on the east coast of America within half an hour. And America's warning system is only going to let them know when it's at that point. And then they've got 17 minutes to get the fuck out of there.
Fuck.
before that nuclear.
So not enough time. They're fucked.
No, it will just, and as soon as China does that, as soon as they get their notification that they're being launched at, America will flick that red button and launch themselves.
Yep. Well, yeah, that'd
Yeah,
be
but
the
like-
only defense they can do, right?
The scary
Yeah.
part is, man, is like, as much as everyone hates America, like, we need America. You know.
We do.
When they crumble, everyone crumbles.
Mm.
Like,
They're the if you look at a horror movie, they're the dumb jock that is alive at the end because he just knows how to fight.
yeah.
Yeah.
But we need to keep that dumb jock on our side.
Yes.
Which we are, though. Like, you know, like,
Yeah.
New Zealand's in a fucking mint place. Like,
We are. We're doing real well because we don't do anything huge to like change the world for the bad. You know, we don't affect anything outside of ourselves. We just ruin our
Yeah,
own
but
fucking country.
Everything that this country does makes an impact, though. Like, whether it be like our army and our soldiers, or
Oh
you
yeah,
know,
for
like
sure.
our politicians and the media, or our sports teams, like whatever we fucking do, we own it. You know. What I
Oh
mean?
yeah, people know who we are, where we are, what we do.
But like,
That's really gone up in the past few years too. We've got quite a good reputation for ourselves around the world, which is good.
yeah, but right from the get go, bro. Like, if you're at war, like New Zealand is always number one. Like, you know,
Yeah,
our
Yep.
SAS is the best in the fucking world. Like,
Well, third best.
yeah, but you know what I mean. Like, for our size, and,
yeah. The size of the place in comparison is pretty fucking good.
Well, the only people that are above us is, so the UK started the SAS basically. The US then trained the UK then trained the US's special service, and then the US trained our special service. So we have the third best special service in the country. But there's a saying, right? And that's, if you see a guy on a battlefield with a kiwi on his arm and a beard on his face and a scarf around his neck, you run that way as fast as you fucking can. Doesn't matter what side you're on, get the fuck away from me.
I like it. Yeah, man.
And that was said to me by a legit person who deployed in Afghanistan in 2008.
yeah.
Fuck. That's cool.
Yeah. So I've on the down low, I've been like working on this little like side project of my own, and I've been talking to heaps of either ex or current military personnel, just to see how, like, because the interesting thing for me is seeing how the military affects people's lives. Because I mean, it's a real structured place. You go there, it's structure, it's support, it's discipline, it's punctuality, all that sort of stuff. And I was like, oh, well, I want to see how that affects you later on in life. Like, you know, are you a super organized person later on in life, or have you gone, well, I spent all these years doing that, so fuck that, I'm not going to do it anymore.
Yep.
Bro, like, firsthand watching my old man, he served in the army for fucking years and years and years, bro. Like, and that cunt is the most structured, most well organized, most like thorough person that I've ever met in my entire life, bro. Like, still irons his own jeans, bro. Like, you know,
Jesus.
like, doesn't matter what type of pants they are, they have the crease down the fucking middle of them. You know, his shirts, t-shirts, everything, bro. Like, but that's, you know.
Damn.
It's just embedded in him because that's who he is, you know, and that's what he had to do when he was in the army.
Mhm.
Yeah.
You know, just like shit like that, you know, like he's just very fucking disciplined. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, see, I've noticed something in talking to all these people. So I've talked with a guy that joined the army in 1985 and spent 17 and a half years in the army.
Yeah.
And then talked to
Pretty much
a
like my
guy,
old man, you know, like
and he was like you say, very structured, very respectful, very like, you know, to the T,
Yeah.
punctual, thorough, all that sort of stuff. But then I spoke to a guy who joined the army in 2004, served for his minimum serve of 4.5 years, and then left.
Yeah.
And he then joined a gang, and then went on to basically do foot soldier work for the gang, and lives in a state house now, basically has no connection back to the military side of him. And he said when I was talking to him that like I'm one of the first people he's actually spoken about how he feels about the military, and he said that he felt degraded and used and abused by the military. And I asked him, I was like, what made you feel like that? And he goes, well, because they told me what to do 24/7.
Mm.
And I was like, did you not have any idea of what the military was before you decided to join? And he said that he had a fair idea, but because he was forced to do so much structure, so much things he didn't think of himself. That when he came out of, anytime anyone suggested anything to him, he was like, fuck that, I'll do it myself. Like, I'll do it my own way.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the sort of the two extremes you have.
Yeah.
You have really organised and not organised at all.
But I feel like that's down to like individuals as well, bro. Like my old man was always like, I want you to. Well, first off, he was like, I want you to do what makes you happy. But he was like, you know, he always wanted me to be in the army because that's what his great grandfather did, and what his granddad did, and what his dad did, and that's what he did. You know, and it's always been something that we've done. And I was always, as a kid, bro, I was like, yep, sweet, 100%, that's what I want to do. And then right from the get-go, bro, I've had a problem with discipline. You know, I've had a problem with authority.
Yeah.
And that's just me, you know, like, and I knew that if I went into that sort of situation, I would fight back. I wouldn't relax and take it in. You know, and that's the sort of person that I am. So, like, I feel like the guy that you've spoken about probably was trying to be something that he wasn't.
Yeah. I definitely agree there because like it was evident in the way he was. Like he'd have moments where he was softly spoken, like a genuine person, but then there'd be this moment where he sort of like sits up real straight and grabs his fist and like sits there like this and is like, you know, fuck those cunts, all this, and I'm like, that's not how you truly are, though, bro. Like, I can see right through that.
Yeah. Whereas like my old man, bro, like I feel like he is an army man, you know, like that's what his life is. He enjoys that side of him. He would rather be structured, like he'd rather know what to do and when to do it, you know, like.
That's the key difference there. That's the key difference there that I wish that like places like the army and the police would be able to tell between people, because that, like Tommy, your old man like is obviously perfect for that role, where someone that's trying to be that, where they very much are not, you know,
but
it
like
isn't quite the same.
He was born into that. That was a generational thing, you know.
Yes.
Like, whereas
pretty much
these days,
born
bro,
and raised
like,
to be that.
like it's a way different world these days. Even if you do have that from your parents, you're either going to be like me and be like, no, fuck that, I'm going to do what I want to do.
Yeah.
Or you're just going to do what your parents say, you know. Like, and I feel like these days that's way more prevalent than back in 10 years ago. You know, like 10 years ago, you did what your fucking parents told you to do. Like,
question.
Yeah.
And like, so one thing I've noticed, right? So I come from a family of no military history at all. Like, no one. The closest my family's got to being in the military is being a subcontractor for NZDF. Like, that's it. And like, for me, the thing that attracted me to the army was the structure and the organisation and things like that. You know your role, you know what you're meant to do, and you know the role of the guy before you, and you know the role of the guy after you, so that if there's any dip in the chain, you can pick up the slack.
Exactly.
But I, as a young child, was very, very again. Like, still even now, if a cop pulls me over, instantly I'm like, "The fuck do you want?"
Yeah.
But I don't know. There's something different about the army. Like, there's just. I don't want to sound cliche, but you know, everyone's got this thing that's like, this is my calling, this is what I'm meant to do. Well, I feel like that's what I'm meant to do.
Yeah. Well, if you know something, you know.
I think you'd be right for it, man. Like, you know enough about the human mind, and like you're looking into that aspect of how it's affecting people now, Like, I reckon that's definitely the right attitude to go into it, because you would have more of like an awareness of how to tackle it mentally as well as physically.
Yeah, well, like I had to read up a lot before I even made my decision on mental illnesses commonly caused by combat and the military setup itself. I had to know what I was signing up for, basically. Um, and they said that, like from my research, the most common thing is post-traumatic stress from the actual combat situation.
Yeah.
And some that was evident in some people that hadn't even seen combat, just had trained for it, because
Yeah.
their body and mind is so tense all the time, ready to go, ready to fight, that when someone taps them on the shoulder or something like that, their instant reflex is to fight or
Yes.
defend. You know, you've got
Yeah.
that. Your body's cocked and loaded, ready to go.
Yeah.
I actually ironically know someone that's like that, someone that used to be quite high up in a gang and was just that was the lifestyle, and it was just every day would be fights or shit, and like well and truly out of it now, but all these years later you tap him on the shoulder and he's like expecting someone to be ready to smack him in the face.
Mm.
And that's
It's
part,
just
it's
embedded
part
in
of
him
the
now.
struggle, you know, like that's one of the
Yeah.
risks you take when in a gang. So
Yeah.
I can understand that.
But then, like, so for me, like things do stress me out, you know. Like I get stressed out by large gatherings of people where I don't know who people are.
Yep.
Hey.
Yeah, yeah.
Good Aaron.
Sorry, fell asleep. Yeah. Got tired.
Oh, carry on, Louis, carry on.
Oh,
Oh, yeah. What was I saying?
Yeah, you're talking about like getting stressed out in large groups of people and
Oh,
that
right.
you don't know.
Yeah. So like, I get stressed out by large groups of people that I don't know, but the idea of being in a room with a whole bunch of people I don't know scares me.
Mm-hmm.
But then when I'm in the situation, I'm looking at everyone, hearing what everyone's saying, reading their body language and things like that. I'm not so stressed
Yeah.
because it's not anymore like trying to predict what's going to happen, because that's the thing I'm trying to get at basically, is that the thing about people that scares me is the unpredictability.
really hard.
Like
Yeah.
like
You're telling
I've
me.
had it. Yeah, I mean, I spent most of my life as a kid having the shit kicked out of me on a daily basis. Just walking down the street to go get some lollies or something, I'd get jumped on the road and have my knees stomped in at 10 years old.
Yeah.
Uh,
But then the idea of going to Iraq or Afghanistan, I'm like, hell yeah, put me there, let me do it. Like,
Yeah.
give me something to fight for.
Yeah, a good reason to fight for, and someone good to take it out on, I guess.
Yeah, yeah. Like,
Yeah.
I don't like just like having goes at people on the street, for example, because I don't know their life. Like, you know, they could be having a really hard day. Their dad could have just died. Their mum could have just died. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah. And I
doesn't
think
it-
that's quite similar to my old man in a way, bro, because like all of his family like came from like state housing and government owned, you know, and all that sort of shit. Like they were all on the dole and things like that. So like as soon as my old man got to 15, he joined the army cadets, you know, because he
Yeah.
saw that as a way of taking his anger out,
Mm.
but doing something good with it, you know, like
Yeah. Which is quite healthy to do. It's really
exactly,
healthy to
you
do.
know. As soon as he got the chance to join the army, he did, and he served, and he just made his way like progressively higher and higher in the army, purely for that fact, you know.
Mm.
Yeah.
So like, people that use it as a tool, bro, is like they are soldiers, you know. Like
They're
that's what
dangerous,
we need.
bro. They're weapons. People that are able
Exactly.
to do that.
And like the thing that for years and years and years, I put off joining the army because I was like, I don't want to listen to someone. I don't want to have someone tell me what to do and all this sort of stuff. It wasn't until I was sitting here in my house and a gang decided they were going to take over my street with shotguns and dogs. Excuse me, no, not when my kids are home, not when I pay to have this roof over my head. I'm not going to let some little scummy cunt come in and take over my street.
Yeah.
And it was at that moment that I was like, well, the only way I can stop this from happening is getting my family out of there. And that's what I was just like, right, well, I have to join the army because that's the only way I'm going to be able to get enough money to get my family out.
Yeah.
Then again, it shouldn't always have to be like that. And that's what's stupid about society as well. Like, there's a lot of people in the world that can't do those high-end jobs to get that high pay. Like, for someone like me, in fact, that, like, is not good at reading and writing and everything. Like, I've got to do a physical job. I can't do an office job or, like, a part, pretty much. And even then, like, I'm going to work my ass off even just to try and make some paper. Like, it's getting bullshit, to be honest. And everyone that has, like, a good... Well, not really good education, but just someone that's got like a good thinking or whatever can like smash it out and live their life and be fucking rich or whatever. But then there's people like us that have to struggle and work our fucking ass off just to own what we own. Like, it's fucking bullshit, to be honest.
And then to have someone think that they are above you and that they can come along and take what you have worked for.
Oh yeah, hard.
They're just the scum of the earth.
Oh, honestly, like I've already figured out how I'm going to secure my 4-wheel drive when I get it, and that's 2 D-rings I'm going to bolt it to the driveway, and then I'm going to put a chain around my front diff and chain around my rear diff. and when you finally get that thing started after finding the kill switch and the fucking fuse switch of the battery, and you start doing skids on the driveway, you're going to have a sharp pain in the shoulder, and it's going to feel real warm because I've just shot you.
I was just about to say, that sounds like the mean driveway skid setup. Chain both diffs to the driveway. Fuck, I'm keen.
All goes out with the big bang.
Yeah. Fuck, if some cunt managed to go to the effort to do that, I'd watch the skid then shoot him.
Yeah, oh yeah. And then once he's blowing my front and back diff, I'll charge him for replacing that as well as get him arrested.
Yeah.
Oh, hell. So what else have you fellas been talking about?
We talked about the Taliban, and we talked a bit more about the COVID. Haven't missed out on too much. Just had a couple of conversations, but it's mean you're here. Yeah, hard. Tired as shit. But, hey, what are you eating down in the bottom left? Yeah.
Apple crumble, bro.
Oh, we crumbles.
Come here for some apple rumble. Was the joke going round, right?
Oh man! As soon as I saw that on TikTok, I was like, "Bro, I feel the energy, honestly."
Yeah, fucking legend.
To be honest, I'd be the same. I'd be like, "Yeah, no, I'm not fucking fighting you." Like, goodbye.
Bro.
I'm only here for apple crumble, not apple rumble.
Just spent 2 hours getting into the fucking supermarket. Don't want to scrap.
Well, I'd be the cunt that walks down next aisle, put it back up.
Yeah.
See him again, put it back down.
Yep.
Bro, I'm around with a black camo mask all the way up to my face, like because of this thing. I can't get the normal mask to sit on my chin, so I got one of those sleeves. And literally, all you see when I'm at the supermarket is just this.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm just here to get some fucking rice. I went to Foursquare and they followed me around the whole fucking shop.
Oh my god.
They probably like, ooh, he gonna steal.
Yeah, well, this would be the hardest time for like supermarkets being worried about shit being stolen. One, with like people's lack of money and more of an incentive to steal, and the fact that everyone gets to wear a mask freely.
Yeah, well, I mean, they can have that photo and be like, "Have you seen this man?" I'll be like, "Yeah, I see him every day about 10,000 times."
Yeah. The cunt just wears different coloured masks every day.
Yeah.
Oh, no, they need like a welcomer, a Bunnings though. Like how you've got that fella standing at the Bunnings door. Like, obviously have him like away from people.
Just
but,
full
like,
hazmat suit.
Yeah, have a reader that just says like, "Welcome to Countdown. Get your shit and get out." Like,
Yeah, get your
fuck,
shit and get the fuck out.
that's all you need.
Look at that, COVID safe right there.
Nostrils can
Oh,
everything.
Apart from the fact that they kind of put a hole in the mouth where it counts.
Oh, fucking hell. Dobbs was like, "Yo,
Someone's tried it though, eh? You know that someone's gone uptown wearing a balaclava thinking that was a safe mask.
Stephen turned up to my
Can't
house.
hook it on my ears, bro.
yeah,
Oh, you
Put
just
it
can't
under-
have one, fuck it.
put it underneath."
Be safe out there, guys. Cover up fully.
Oh, now we got a Taliban.
Now you just gotta put
Oh.
some like mirror shades on and you'll be set.
Oh, that's like when I got stuck in Christchurch for lockdown. All I had was my black skull mask, and it just ended up being that I was walking through the airport carrying a big black duffel bag with a black mask over my face, wearing aviator shoes,
Here
and
we
a
go.
brown vest.
Oh my
Oh.
god. It would have looked ridiculous at an airport.
Oh, dude,
That's what I'm gonna wear to the supermarket now.
I also look like
Hood
that
up.
by a plane.
Put some shades on. Set.
Oh, and yeah, we'll hear.
Oh, fuck.
Okay.
Perfect.
To a supermarket with a balaclava, man gets arrested.
Bro, that's actually terrifying.
That is fucking terrifying.
Bro, straight up, it'd be like with the sunglasses off, it's like, oh, I can almost tell who that is, but just sunglasses on, it's like, is that even a person?
That's it, you had no idea. Super hidden.
Start walking in like a robot, eh? Stiff as shit, eh?
Yeah.
Oh, fucking hell.
Oh no!
Oh, Tommy, you clown.
Bro, you're supposed to get it in your mouth?
Oh, there's the little baby Tommy we all know and love. Bro, you with no hat on looks like a tiny child.
Oh, fucking hell.
This is up for work soon.
Have you guys seen the Moldy fella on TikTok that does the paranormal activity games? And he does
No.
there's like one game and he's in like this house. It's like some haunting game or some shit. And he's standing, he walks into this room and like goes to the end of the room or whatever and turns around and then like Jason is pretty much standing in the doorway. He's like, "Kill the boat."
Good, bro.
And then fucking, oh, what does he say? He's like fucking oh, I can't remember now. It's gone straight out of my head. Fuck,
That
hey.
was a mean story.
Yeah, bro. Hard, eh? Oh, fucking. Oh.
Oh, Aaron,
Yeah,
you've
bro.
just given yeah, bro.
What'd you guys
So-
think of my stars?
Oi.
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah?
I've
Yeah.
seen it.
I was thinking
Oh,
you should
yo.
try and do a
It's not
hood
the greatest
stone and
photo.
then overlay another colour.
What's that?
I was thinking you should try and do what Hood's done on some of them. I mean, overlay like another colour.
I have. There's grey underneath the white.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they shadow.
Oh, fuck yeah, that's me.
Yeah, in person it looks way better than the photo because you can't quite see the grey with the lighting.
No, I didn't see the grey.
But no, it's there.
Me.
It's good.
I was going to do the other side. I haven't done the other side. I just did one side and called
Was
it
it
a
like-
day.
Did it take you ages to place it?
No, it didn't take me too long. I thought it would, but I just got like masking tape and just taped them all onto the car and moved them around a little bit till I kind of got a configuration that I was happy with, and then just put them
Yeah,
on
yeah.
one by one. But it's now copying the exact same pattern on the other side. I'm going to get out like a tape measure and like measure from like the wheel well or something to try and work out where they go.
Could
Nah,
have
it's
could have
changed that.
from like the top of the boot down.
Yeah, I'm going to have to do that. It's not going to be hard. It's just going to be tedious.
Yeah,
Do
yeah.
yourself a photo of the other side and then flip it. Use that mirror filter on Snapchat and flip it.
Oh yeah, it's not a bad idea. It's not a bad idea
Yeah.
at all.
Yeah, hard.
Because I can just pretty much look at it.
Yeah.
That'll be easier.
It's like it's almost like you need like fucking how you've got in like Car X Drifter. How if you put a sticker on one side and you just hit Y and then it just
Yeah,
magically
yeah.
appears.
Oh, I might just walk out to the car with my controller and go press Y and see if it flips it to the other side.
That would
Just
work,
magic
bro.
comes on, hey, fuck me.
Yeah, I go, well, actually, it happens, eh? I'll be so blown away.
Wait, nah, actually, you should do a TikTok of it. Do a
Yeah.
TikTok.
Bro, go, yeah,
Like,
yeah, look down, press Y, look back up, it's flipped to the other side.
Yeah.
Hey, that would be
It'll be a
mean.
pretty
Be
good
like,
TikTok.
Yeah, that'd be pretty sick.
be like,
Oh,
always
so-
wanted to see if Car X Drifter was real life, and then just have like, do a video of like empty side to this side, and then just go down, hit Y, and it's like, boom, now
Boom,
this side.
done. I'm gonna do it. It's gonna be so easy to do. Fuck, that's gonna be
Yeah.
cool.
Hard.
Yeah,
I've actually thought about doing some TikToks during lockdown, and then yeah, I get to like going to do a dance, and it's like, yeah, nah, I'm too lazy. Oh, goodness.
Yeah, I keep
Going to
wanting
do
to
it.
do some too, but it's like, I can only really take so many photos of the car in the driveway.
Yeah.
See,
You
I
can
go on
if
TikTok,
you
and it's literally
come
it's like military, 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 military. Can't see off mortars, fucking tanks, flying jets, fucking guns.
Oh, hell.
But I'm saying that Aaron gave me an idea before. You know how he was like, that guy saw Jason and he was like, "Kia ora, bro." Well, I've just thought of what I'm going to say every time I go and fire one of the big 72mm rounds out of the armored pistol. Every time, "Kia ora, bro, kia ora, bro, kia ora."
Kia ora, bro! Boom!
He did another one, eh? He did another one, and he's like walking around the house, and he was like, who's fucking in here?
Who's fucking in here?
He needs to be running around the house going, "To tomorrow night, we."
He did another one, and it's like, oh, hey, oh, I think it was like, the guy's name was like Thompson or something, and he was like, oh, are you in the room, Thompson? And he's like, yes. And he's like, oh, where are you? And he's
Oh.
like, behind. And the guy's like, behind? Like, behind in your mum's house? Because that's where I am.
Steven!
It's like, I'll send you guys the one with the Jason thing in it. It's fucking funny. It's real
Yeah.
fucking funny. And like all his mates afterwards too, are just like cracking up about what he said. Oh, I wish I knew what he said now.
I thought I'd jump on for like 5 minutes just to see how everyone's doing.
Yeah, right, man.
But I feel like shit.
Yeah, what's wrong with you?
I don't know. I feel like I got a head cold or something. Like, I
COVID,
felt mean when I went to Dobbs, but then as I came back, I was like, nah, I don't feel too good.
I gave you the.
Nah, Laura went in for me.
You're a shit cunt, dude.
Well,
Oh,
like,
yeah.
you know, if I get
Make
I
your
get people sick in
business
I
going.
get people sick in the supermarket, that's on me.
It's like the other night when you're like, me and Laura's taking over the cooking. I'll just sit down.
Yeah.
Yeah, 'cause I had a few beers and my head was spinning. I was like, yeah, nah, I need to sit down, eh?
Well,
Have you guys seen the Instagram today?
I've looked at it. I've been watching it all day.
Yeah, bro.
Um,
What do you think of it?
the,
There's been some cool questions.
Yeah, bro.
the last thing I seen was, is Colt too sexy for his shit?
Yeah!
Fucking
Fucking Gary.
Yeah, it was good. Did you like it? I put the fucking too sexy for his shit.
Yeah.
Too
gold,
sexy
eh?
for my shit.
I was gonna put a photo of Colt on it, but I was like, oh, nah, better not. Like, probably get fucked up.
I'm pretty sure I've still got the photo of him in his like fucking poncho and shit, and he's like, Al Koto.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
I've still got the screenshot of Aaron where it looks like he's squinting like Tommy.
We've all got that one photo floating around of us away.
Yeah, wow, nah, I've got two, and it fucking unfortunately, one's in like a fucking really tight top, and the other one's of me in a dress.
Perfect.
Listen,
No.
Aaron's got so many of me. It's not even funny.
I've got a few of
Yeah,
you.
Maybe 2 buckets of meat.
Laura's got heaps. I'd hate to. Oh, I've got one of Laura, and I've been like told that if I show anyone, our relationship is over.
Oh,
You know it's good when he's laughing
It's so
like that.
bad.
Yeah.
It's like digging down the archives, like.
It's deep and buried.
oh, no.
How?
Wait, so Dobby, have you got your juice now?
Yeah. Well, hold
Hey.
on. Steven's very efficient, mate.
Hey,
Look at
hey,
that, mate.
hey!
Look at that.
I don't mess around, right? I've got the goods.
I hope
The delivery service here.
I even
I
gave him
say
3
he's
days too.
Oh, legend.
Just one juice is all good, G.
holy shit.
I love it.
You're set for the next 6 weeks, bro.
And Steven, while I'm
Probably
watching
longer.
this
Oh,
one
yeah.
it's got nothing in it apparently, and this one doesn't say anything. This one doesn't either. Neither does that one.
I got those from Craig.
Oh, they you.
They've travelled a long way.
No, they say it doesn't have any nicotine on it.
Oh, buzz
They've
it.
just
don't
built,
have any
they've
nicotine.
just built them up.
But
All
see,
good.
Which ones have you tried?
Oh, this one.
Yeah,
Looks like
that one.
Yeah.
That one's mean.
It's interesting.
Well, we're all about the we're all about the fucking fake reviews on the podcast lately.
Yeah, mate. Yeah. I'm back on the Caliburn refillable pods. You still got one.
draw on that one.
Where are you buying them from? You're gonna get brain freeze again, cunt.
I got the old school model, you know, with the 2 batteries in it.
Oh,
Yo, I've still got my big mod. I just need batteries for mine.
Yeah, I've got that as well.
So where'd you buy that, Tommy?
at the dairy in Upper Hutt
Aren't you? Wait, when?
before lockdown.
True. That's lasted you a while then.
Yeah, I've been hooning on the fucking watermelon one.
Oh yeah.
So that's sort of like just coming to the end of it now. I've got the-
Watermelon.
Is that the one we opened on podcast?
You what?
Is that the one we opened on podcast?
Yeah, bro.
Ah, Tommy,
Holy
did
shit.
you get your shit sorted?
Bro, I would have gone through like 4 or 5 of them since then.
Yeah, bro. Oh.
Oh, fuck. Actual.
Jesus.
My coil's a bit black.
They
Tommy,
look a
did
bit
you
stupid.
sort your plumbing out?
Not as black as your asshole.
Nah, not as black as my heart.
And how would you know what my asshole looks like, eh? Hey, boy.
Oh, I know,
Yeah.
but,
Don't act like no one's seen it. I seen it the other night when you were Snapchatting me.
You weren't supposed to tell anyone. Right, fucking not sending you shit again, eh?
yeah, bro. That was in the group chat. What if was in the group chat? Stays in the group chat.
Fucking big mouth, no?
Tommy,
Nah, it's
did you sort
my
you sort your sewage out?
Oh, nah, bro. Nah, the fucking plumber, he's waiting on his COVID test results, so he can't come around.
Um,
like,
Minute he's got COVID.
Yeah, well, I managed to fucking pull out heaps of shit myself, bro. It wasn't fun, but...
the
Thanks,
smell?
bro.
Go to the
Come up with
branch.
those bourbons, hey. You might need to jump to beers for a couple of weeks.
Nah, well, I feel a bit bad for him, bro, because I had corn fritters today, so he's going to be picking out corn tomorrow.
Oh.
Oh.
Manson corn night.
Well, I found the
Big mummies.
You what?
found the blockage. It's big and yellow.
It's one
Just
ton of
stuff-
corn, mate.
Stuff some Moro bars down there or something, eh?
Oh.
yeah,
Some
it was like, do you
long
need the
story.
CCTV camera down the pipes, bro? And I was like, yeah. Thinking to myself, bro, like, fuck, I wonder what the fuck's down the toilet. Like,
Oh.
Fucking Jack Daniels can.
mid-stairs, dropped it in there, no idea.
Oh, fucking hell. Probably got some clothing down there as well.
I was pretty pissed after our last fucking podcast, eh?
Get into bed, fucking smelling like alcohol. Good job.
I was like standing on the street wearing a fucking balaclava, bro. Like, what the fuck was I up to?
Laura asked the next day, she was like, why is there a balaclava in the bloody conservatory? And I was like, don't want to know.
That was
No, got up to.
that was one long fucking phone call, one long podcast for
Like-
sure.
Late night with the
The full version of that podcast is actually just about to be finished uploading right now. It took 2
Oh
hours. 50,
man, so you'll get me putting a hole through the wall?
hopefully.
Oh,
Um,
yeah.
But yeah, it's like 2 hours 15 long. It's pretty fucking long.
Because the fucking, like, the live one uploaded in, like, segments, eh?
Yeah, and then it only uploaded like 15 minutes of each segment. It didn't
That's
actually
what I
upload
thought,
like
yeah.
all 2 hours of it. It was real stuttery and shit. So yeah, I've mashed it all. I got all the files mashed all together, and it's like a couple minutes away from being uploaded now.
No.
So are you going to take the ones that did upload in segments? Are you going to delete those ones and just have the big podcast up?
No, I might leave them there because they do the YouTube files them out between videos and live streams, so it's not like they get in the way of the video log or anything.
Yeah.
So I might just
yeah.
leave them there. They've got the most views of any video so far.
Really?
Yeah, there's like 53 views on the first segment of the live stream.
Fun.
Yeah.
That's all good.
Yeah.
So I'll take a short break.
Are
I'll
you
be back.
able to see who's viewed
Sweet as
them? Or...
dogs.
So
Yeah,
Bye.
Yeah, Dobbs.
What was that, Stephen?
take
Taking a
Are
short
you
break.
able? Are you able to see who's viewed your videos on YouTube?
No.
I still want to know who called me out, eh?
That was crack up.
That's what
So,
Stephen's little fucking
Where did,
comment on the
where did they
story.
comment that?
They commented it. It was on the live chat.
Oi, Tommy, be $20. You weren't expecting that photo, eh?
Nah, it wasn't, bro.
You won't find
I
that
was like-
comment now, Stephen.
Oh, okay.
There was like a few comments though, to be honest.
Oh,
But
we
I was-
we had someone. We had at least 2 people watching at all times. Like
Yeah.
we never dropped
Oh, that's
down like
pretty
to nothing. Like we always had someone. I don't believe
Yeah.
someone sat and watched the whole lot live, but we always had someone watching.
Didn't Kerry comment as well something about a juicy steak waiting for Aaron?
Yeah,
Yeah, that was my dinner.
That was funny.
and we had a couple of our like long time watchers do some ask some comments too, which was quite cool.
Oh, really? Can you read them out?
No, well, they're gone. Like that was from the live chat. We answered them in the video.
Oh, did we?
Yes.
I don't remember.
Yeah, no, you were smashed. Remember? You were in a balaclava on the street while Stephen was punching holes in the wall.
Just unorthodox antics.
Yeah. It's unorthodox.
We do shit different.
Did you like my answer to the fucking story?
Oh yeah, that was a pretty solid answer.
Yep.
Yeah.
No, it was good. It was quite funny because, of course, I saw a lot of them before you answered them. And some of them I was like,
Yeah.
I wonder what he's going to answer for this one. And then, like, you gave, like, the best answer for it. And I was like, man.
Fuck, I was struggling with some of them, eh? I was like, fuck, what do I write here? Like,
How many questions got like asked?
Quite a few.
I
Like,
only probably didn't answer maybe 5,
Yeah.
and it was just shit that wasn't like relevant at all.
What? Like what? Well, I'm curious now because I don't get to see all the questions that don't get.
Nah,
put
there
up.
was like ones that people thought like we'd hosted meets that weren't ours and things like that. So I just like messaged them back and like didn't reply on the story. And then Kerry was like, "Am I in the crew?" And I was like, "Oh fuck, what? Do I post on the fucking thing?" I was like, "Nah." So they got the
Yeah.
denied.
My favourite one was, how do I get in the crew? And you're like, go back to the first question, bro.
bro, we had
All
some
the
cunt
fuck
message
they are.
us. We had some guy message us and he was like, I know some of the guys in the crew. And Tommy was like, oh yeah, who? And he's like, I don't know any of their names, but like I've spoken with them at drags. Like,
Oh,
okay,
yeah.
so you don't know any of us then?
Yeah, it's just like, whatever, man. Like, I can appreciate you trying, but you
Yeah,
don't know.
yeah.
Don't act like you do.
Yeah.
One
Oh.
with the sick cunt crown. Don't know
Yeah,
his
do you like
name.
the video of fucking Who's the Skidder?
Yeah. I was like, I just want my. I was like, I just want to be a part of this. So that's why I just put a question up. I was like, woo.
That was funny because I
And
saw
then
the
we
video
go,
of like the answer to
and
that.
then
Then I went
they-
back and had a look, see who asked it, and seen it was you.
Yeah, bro.
So I was just bored. I was
same
actually.
What was your question, Aaron?
Yeah, I was gonna give you like at least like 40 questions and see if you answered all of them.
Yeah, you and fucking Kerry bombarded it with questions. What the fuck?
If you do another one, I'll try and make 40 questions and see how many of my questions get answered.
I'm thinking about doing another one, to be honest. It was pretty fun.
We should
Yeah.
do one day and do it like early morning prior to doing like a podcast at night, and we'll answer them on the podcast.
Yeah,
Hey.
true.
And just give them like
Oi,
give them a whole
that's
day
a
to ask
good
questions.
Yeah. That could be the goer.
Yeah.
I wish people would ask me questions on my one. I get like 2, 3. I feel like asking my own questions. So it looks like people are asking me questions.
Can you actually do that?
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
I've got my main that I don't use anymore, and then I've got the Crown Cartel page. So technically, I could just go on my main and just ask.
Oh,
Just ask
that would be
questions.
hilarious. You just see this. How come you're so much of a sick cunt? Oh, it's because, you know.
It's because you know.
You just ruined it now.
Oh,
mate.
bro, I
That was
like
all
your
good.
car. Oh, gee, thanks, man. Appreciate that.
I love how you send it every time. Oh, thanks, bro. Thanks for the support.
Yeah.
I actually had that post I put up, I think yesterday or the day before, about that fella messaging me saying that the Crown was sexy as shit, and when it came down to fucking, when it came up
Yeah,
to
I've seen
paying
that.
it fucking we full cent and all that, and I was like, yeah, mean, like,
Yeah, that's
shut
cool.
bro, fucking, but he talks, eh? Talks like, don't get me wrong, fucking good cunt to talk to, like, can't pronounce his name for shit because I can't read, but yeah, he seems like an all good cunt. Like, he real wants Crown Aid. Like, he's trying to sell. Fuck, I can't even remember what he's got. But he's trying to sell that so he can get either a Crown or fucking, I think it was a Skyline or something. But ever since he's seen my car, apparently he's seen a couple more, and it's just wanting him more and more for like a Crown. I was like, yeah, man, like it'd be dope to actually see some more Crowns out in the fucking scene.
That'd be cool.
Yeah.
Like Dave, we've got that little Chinese fella with the fucking athlete, the silver athlete, the 1JZ
Yeah,
turbo. So like, then we just got my little pitiful D or fucking non-turbo. But all
I think
good.
I've seen a 1J athlete tonight in Palmy as I got into Countdown Car Park. I think it was a 1J athlete. I don't know. It looks
Yeah,
like there's some.
I think he
It looks.
I think the guy that Aaron's talking about lives in the hut, but you mean, fuck, he could be up there.
Oh no! I think I've seen one in Palmy as well.
Oh, right.
I know
Yeah.
there's an old school kind of wagon that Curtis Winter has. That's the one with
Nah.
the Mark.
It's not that one.
And
That's
then
pretty
there's
tight.
I seen his dad driving it though. I think because it
Yeah.
was an older guy.
Yeah, and then there's a white wagon, Crown wagon that's up in Palmy that I've seen in Shelby's fucking Snapchat a couple times, and it's like, oh, okay, hello, this excites me.
I seen how he's got a new bloody well, I don't think it's new. I think he's had it for a while. His either ED or EA wagon was on his private and his normal
Black one,
his normal Snapchat. No, it's a wagon. It's like a
Black.
silvery blue.
oh, silvery blue.
It's on his normal Snapchat,
I might
not
have to-
his Coon Cartel one.
Yeah. I don't even think I'm on the Coon Cartel one. I'm pretty sure I'm just on his one.
Oh well, he's posted it on his normal Snapchat.
Yeah.
Not his private.
Oh yes. Oh yes. Yeah, I've seen heaps of Tane. fucking nominating everyone to drink.
Oh, God. He's been having a mean bender.
Every time I like go on Snapchat, it's like, alright, Tane's put up a new video. Oh yeah, he's nominating more people.
Fucking
He's
hell. What did
nominated
you-
heaps.
Violet,
It's
what
like,
did you just post in the chat?
Nothing.
hey,
Should I have a look?
No.
I'm looking. I'm looking. What have you put?
what's this?
Violet just posted a fucking photo of me with balaclava and the glasses on.
It's young Tommy. Like, to be honest, if I met you for the first time without a hat on, I'd fucking swear you went to school, eh?
He's a completely different person without a hat, eh?
Hard. Like, the hat actually makes you look older.
It's a part of me, bro.
It is. Yeah, you're born with it.
But this is a part of me now.
Are you off to get me a cone, Tommy?
One in the driveway, mate.
I call dibs on the side skirts.
Tommy,
What?
did you get your flag back?
Nah. But I know who's got it.
What is it? Does Infamous still have it?
Nah, not me.
Infamous said that their flag got taken.
Hey, did their flag get taken?
Yeah, up in Palmy.
Did it get wrecked?
Yeah.
Bloody
one.
Barbie.
Oh,
Yeah,
God.
Bud. Fucking Palmy
Who wrecks the flag?
just went up and took the flag off him, and then Bud's like,
Put your hood on, Tommy. Yeah, there we go.
Yep, yep, you're ready to go rob a local dairy.
Hang on. Now I'm ready.
Now you're ready.
oh hell.
See?
Did you see the person that didn't have a safety mark? So he got a beanie, and just cut 2 holes in it, and just left like the mouth blank. So it's
Yeah.
like a balaclava, but it's just got 2 holes.
Oh, dude. So what have you guys been up to today?
Did the stickers on
Drinking
the
booze.
car, and that was about it for me.
Tommy's just been on the piss.
Just drinking first, bro.
Smashing back the beers.
Yeah. Are you working on Monday, Tommy?
Nah, I've got Monday off, bro. I'm back Tuesday.
Oh man, so you drinking tomorrow?
Probably.
Man, I'm gonna nominate you every chance I get.
We've got to go buy some more piss.
Yeah, I need to go get some as well. But yeah, that's my goal tomorrow. I'm gonna
Just message Tane and be like, "Hey, every time you get nominated, can you just nominate me so I can nominate someone?"
Yeah, I'm going to. I'm going to. Every time
Then just
it's gonna
build them up, and then eventually, just slowly, one by one, just keep nominating Tommy.
I'll be fucking dead.
be, like you're gonna
Oh,
be the
no,
only
you
one today too. or I'll just renominate Tane as well. Tommy and Tane. Tane's gonna fuck. I got to do another one.
Can you nominate the person? I don't think there's any rules to it, eh? You just nominate anyone.
I think you just nominate whoever you want, man.
There we go, though. Tane nominates everyone. Everyone just nominates Tane back.
Alright, well, quickly, guys, I'm just going to wrap up the podcast here. The podcast has been going for like an hour 10, but we're slowly drifting off into, like, I don't know, more, I guess, personal
Just
talk. So we'll wrap it up here, and then we'll just carry on our conversation. So cheers, y'all, for watching. It was me and having
Yeah.
Dobbs on again. That was sick. Good to see him.
Sorry for fucking rambling bullshit there.
I'm sure it was entertaining regardless.
I mean, hey, welcome to the Mexican cartel.
Welcome to Mexico, motherfucker.
Bang, 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 bang.
Alright, cheers again for watching, guys, and we'll see you all tomorrow.
Later, peeps.
Give us a fucking love me, mate.